Hello, hello, welcome back. All the things, let's get into the planner. I don't even know where we are in my planner, to be honest. It's been a whirlwind of things. I'm trying to like carefully, oh my gosh, do we even have the week we need in here? No, we do not. Okay, we need to add that in first. Then I went ahead and I printed some stickers off that I just designed in Canva, and I printed off a second copy of my 75-day reset, or whatever we're calling it, so that I could use it as a tracker in my planner as well. I have one of these set up in my, gosh, we have so much to do. We have so much to do. It's been a while since we've been in the planner. I need to get ready. It looks like for, are we already entering another quarter? January, February, March, April, May, June. Yes, we are. We're already entering the third quarter, so we need to prep the planner for third quarter as well. But we're just going to do 1 week here. We're just going to do 1 week, and then maybe I'll turn it back on, maybe, and we'll do the following, like a whole quarter planner and clean it out. Okay, found the pages. I have something in the background probably competing for me. I'm just going to start cutting. I've cut up some stuff, some stickers. I've cut them crooked, of course. It's what I do. It just happens. But let's get this first week at least planned out or put down. I haven't been in my planner for a while, and I haven't been doing like, just been hanging on by a thread a little bit, and so it all leaks out, right? That's probably why I've not been in my planner. It's probably a lot of things. These here, I need a glue stick. Where's the glue stick? I unintentionally share an office with my youngest, meaning I don't really share an office with him, but he thinks my office is his office. Oh my gosh. So I can't find things. I just went and grabbed a new one, but then I found the other one. But I was trying to say that I often cannot find things where I've left them, because he comes in and is doing stuff in here, which I do actually have a space for him carved out in here. The desk I'm actually sitting at right now, I put in here. It's a table. At one point, it was our kitchen table. It's a little IKEA one that folds up. So when we were in an apartment and we had a teeny tiny space, we needed teeny tiny things, things that we just needed to be smaller. We were a family of 5 in a 2-bedroom apartment, and it was a tight fit. So we had this little kitchen table, and then I've just kept like bringing it along to all the other homes that we've been in. We have moved 1, 2, the third place since that apartment. Goodness, I am tired of moving, but I digress. What am I saying? My little man comes in, and like I said, I did create a space for him, but now it's like, it's his space in here. And I'm like, but it actually, I'm sharing my space with you, so I need you to be respectful of my stuff. And he's like, but if it's like both of ours, then I can just touch anything I want, right? And he's awesome. And he just makes himself at home in here. So sometimes I can't always find what I need, because he's doing like his art projects in here, or different things. which is, like I said, it is okay, but I would like for him to be in the better habit of putting my stuff back where he found it from. So like I was saying, I just created some different stickers in Canva, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to put where. I think I went ahead and I just typed out a couple of headers here, this week, next week, to buy, and then spent. I would like to track our spending. I do need to update my budget. We need to get on track. It has been, we never got back on track. I attempted to, I think, once, and it didn't happen. That's gonna need to happen one step at a time, though. I feel like we have so many, I have so many organization things that need to get done, and I'm just trying to figure out like how to make it work. So like today I finally threw a load of laundry in, and I get on these grooves where like we're doing good and laundry's getting done. I prefer to do like one load a day, and then when I follow the fly lady, like her daily rhythm or her daily routine, it does help so much. But I don't know, there's always something that's fallen, right? There's always a ball that I'm dropping. So either I am like on point, we're getting the house back in order, things are where we're crushing it there, or like right now I have started trying to get back on track with my health and exercise again and get into that rhythm. So now I'm like working on that. But the housework is kind of getting pushed behind again. Just so many things. And then, or like we're gearing up, we have to start gearing up for homeschool for the next year and planning that out. And it's not a ton that needs to be planned out, but we're entering a few days, or we're entering our years, not days. I'm failing at planning and talking at the same time. Homeschool. We need to plan and prep some things. There's not a ton we need to do, but there is some stuff that should get done. I have some ideas of what I want to do, how I want to organize it for my kiddos, and I don't even know what's going on next week. I'm just putting stickers down. I have no idea. I was saying I think I double booked things on Wednesday, but I just think it'll be at a super packed morning. But I think I can make both appointments. I wanted to meet up with a friend, and then I do have a doctor's appointment, but it's later in the day, in the mid-morning. So I think we can do it. I think so. We're gonna try anyways. What the heck am I trying to tell you? Who knows? Homeschool, I think we were chatting about that. We need to get that on track. So homeschool, budgets, cleaning, fitness, all these things. Maybe we just need a really good brain dump and like a really good goal session. Let me know. What do you do when you feel like, or do you ever feel that way where you're like, wow, how did everything just feel like? It's not, thankfully, I'm not at the current moment. Who knows? I could walk downstairs after this video and find like what the kids have gotten into and be instant overwhelmed. But at the present moment, it's not completely overwhelming, praise God, but we have been in those moments too. But it is just like yeah, we need to get to that sooner rather than later. And I just haven't. It needs to get done. It will get done, Lord willing. We'll get there. But when you notice that you have this many like things that are kind of unraveling and you really need to get it on track, like the budget's important. It's important to have your budget on track. It's important to have like know where your money's going and that it's working for you. And then we've had this big goal of saving for a down payment that's, you know, we save up a little and then something happens and then it's gone, and then you try to save up a little more, and you know, all these things. So that's been a huge financial goal for us for several years. And we just not budgeting is not going to help us reach that goal. So we have more or less an idea, but it's not as tight budget-wise as it used to be. Like, we were on it when we were working to become debt-free. And I feel like we just kind of slacked off and gotten a little too lazy with the tracking and all that stuff. So that needs to happen. Let's see. Let's take a look at our week and what's going on, how many stickers we have left. I have a couple of like just decorative things. I made some more boxes. My boxes don't go all the way. These are the ones, like I said, I made in Canva. But that's okay. I can always go back in and resize that template. I think I thought I did, but clearly I didn't. So it needs to be resized, but just trying to decide if I want to put any more stickers down anywhere. We've had some really busy weeks, lots of appointments and stuff, and this week is actually the first week that like the appointments slowed down, but of course we kept busy with errands and stuff, and I was trying to be intentional, especially today, to be like, no, today we're not. We're gonna have an at-home day, and Mom's gonna get some admin work done and that kind of stuff. And so far I have, but of course I build up in my mind that I'm gonna get so much more done than I thought I would, and my body is like, I think we just want to rest. I'm like, no, we have too much to do. So there's that too, fun stuff. So far we've gotten some editing, which is great because I haven't been able to do that for a while. I'm hoping to get, I have this channel, which is more of a lifestyle channel, and then we also have a second channel, a Booktube channel, that I always try to leave it linked down below. I think that's good. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I am going to track, oh, let me finish that thought too. Goodness. So we do channels now, this one, which is more lifestyle. I'm hoping both channels to get on a consistent basis. So I don't know how many videos we're going to put out per month, but I want to at least be like, if we're just putting one video out per channel per month, then make a goal, stick with it, which is kind of like overall with everything, right? Let's make a goal, let's stick with it. Let's get a few wins under our belt. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. I promise that's my chair, not me. Okay, let's see. I went ahead and you saw me put this down as I was yammering on. I think I'm gonna leave this blank for now. I think my intentions were to like put some of these down. Maybe we'll put the next week on. Actually, let's put all of them on. Let's separate the list out. I don't know why I'm fussy cutting this, like instead of just making a straight line, I'm making it way more work than I need to for me. So here, this one says this week. We'll put that at the top here. Things that need to be, like I want to get to this week, but not necessarily on a particular day. So that may be film. That's a bad example. I was gonna say that may be like film a video, but I really do need to find a particular day to do that so that like it coincides with appointments and my kids' schedules. So I don't know, maybe someday this week. What's a weekly thing? What do I usually put on them? Maybe it's wash sheets. I don't know if this is a good example, but because that also usually happens on a particular day. But let's say I don't care what day it gets done this week, it just needs to get done this week. I will put down wash sheets somewhere on here, and then whatever, I just know that it's there. I haven't assigned it to a particular day, just know it needs to get done, and I will mark it down. Like I can mark it off when I do it, so it's still there, it's still in front of me, but it's not. I'm trying to put the to buy a little lower because I'm like, I don't want to add too many things to the to buy list. We don't need to buy a ton of stuff. Thinking that that's gonna like stop me from purchasing things. So that's what this week is for. Things that need to be done sometime this week, but I don't have a particular day for it. And then next week, upcoming things, put that a little lower. So I didn't count it out, I just kind of eyeballed it. So we've got this week, next week, to buy, and then I added spent down here. The one that I probably should have fussy cut more, I didn't. Can I pull it back up? Is it really that big a deal? It really probably wasn't. Just leave it, just leave it. Okay, spent. So I do want to check what we're spending during the week. So I just have on here Monday through Sunday, And then I put the spent there. And then, like I said, we just decorated a little with some of these things that we made. And then this here is a copy of our 75 reset and our goals that we're doing. And if this video hasn't come out yet, the introduction and stuff, it will. So make sure you're subscribed. If you liked this video and all my rambling, please give it a thumbs up and let me know how you're doing. If you have any suggestions for how to keep on track of all the things, I'd love to hear it because I'm just throwing stuff up. It's the point, or we're just throwing pasta at the wall, seeing what sticks kind of thing. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, getting this first week done. We're on to a good start because we got the planner out and decorated, and that's always, that's a good thing. So thanks so much for hanging out with me.